you joined me this morning. It's 4 a.m. I've just loaded the car up, and as I'm loading the car up, everybody's coming back from their nights out. My day's just beginning, so I'm off to a little day ticket water, which is no more than a 40-minute drive from where I live. It's just around the corner from where I work. I believe there's a good head of fishing there up to mid-20s, so quite looking forward to it. I'm about to leave now, and I'm meeting my friend Drew up there, and we're going to have a bit of a social together, and hopefully one of us will get a fish for you. So until I get there, I'll speak to you in a bit. Well, here we are. I've got 2 rods out at the moment. It is 7:30, and I've got a rod cast out just past the island towards the far margin, and I have literally just lost a fish. I had about 5 or 6 beeps. I picked it up. The fish was there. The rod tip bent over and then lunged and gone. So well, at least I know the fish are in the right area and my rigs are effective. So that's a good thing. Feel a bit dejected really, but we've got the rest of the day, so hopefully we can winkle one out. I'll speak to you as soon as it happens. Well, it's just gone 12 o'clock, and nothing to report, only the fact that I've got at least 10 fish over one of my areas just on the top. I'm hoping now it's going to start raining, so I'm hoping it's going to knock them off the top and hopefully down onto one of my baits. So just waiting for some action really, and I'll catch up with you as soon as anything happens, hopefully. o'clock and still nothing to report. The fish are just literally swimming around in large shoals. Just not interested. I've put some tiger nut oil onto the boilies that I've thrown out there, and it's got a really nice slick on the surface, but it's not interested. There's a couple of fish come out today, but not a lot really. So it's looking like a afternoon on the bank. It could now be an afternoon spent with the family, and we'll bank this afternoon for another day. I'm going to give it another hour and see how it goes. And I think at some point my son might be visiting me, so that'll be eventful. He's been on at me for ages to take him out fishing. He's only 3, so until then, or till I'm saying I'm on my way home, I'll speak to you shortly. Well, you joined me where we first started this morning, back in the car. It's just coming up to 5 o'clock and it's been a blankety blank today, unfortunately. Did manage to learn quite a lot of things. I tried out 2 new rigs that I've never used before. I'll probably do I'll show you what those are at a later date when I've tested them, and I can sort of give my opinion on them. It was just a really frustrating day. They were swimming around at the top. We were stood on the high bank behind us, just watching them. You could see where my baits were. There was oils coming up from the bottom, and they just weren't interested. Tried zigs, everything. The chap next door to me did have a fish. We had 2 fish, and the second one he did say it was quite heavy with spawn. So just get the excuses in there. But it's not a wasted day because I've learnt something. Like I said, I've just messed around with some new rigs, and also I've got the wraps. So, you know, I just think if you're going to fish, you're going to blank sometimes, and as long as you take away something, as long as you've learned something, well, that's what it's all about for me. So thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like these videos. They can only get better. And I just want to say a big thank you to my friend Jon Tosh. I'll put a link to his channel down below because he's given me a lot of encouragement to do these vlogs. So yeah, cheers John.